Hey guys, it's Saturday here on Pagan Perspective. I'm your host Brendan, and this week we are talking about emotional, spiritual, and physical connections. So our question comes from Kristen Birchwood. The connection between emotional, spiritual, and physical aspects of your practices, little ways you connect them or compartmentalise them. So, we've touched on, I think in the last few months, a few different topics that I feel like I've kind of addressed different parts of this question in, and the ways that, looking at how my mental well-being, my physical well-being, and my spiritual well-being all interact, and that to be a whole, complete person, I really need to be in a great place of balance between all of those. When I'm struggling both mentally and physically, my spiritual practices struggle. And then when I'm struggling with something else, so whether it be like my physical and spiritual practices struggling, my mental health will start struggling. So it's really about finding that balance between all of those. So personally for me lately, I've been going through a lot of health concerns and issues after pulling a muscle in my chest, went to the GP, found out I had really bad blood pressure, polycystic kidneys, some liver issues, and just general health things that I needed to start working on. So I guess through that process I ended up going through really questioning what I was doing with myself at that point. Where was I mentally? Where was I physically? And also where was I spiritually? And it was really about, what am I doing right now that I could be changing, or what am I not doing right now that I need to be doing to bring me to a state of well-being as a complete whole person. So physically started on switching up my diet, getting more physical, starting courses of medication to help adjust BP, like my blood pressure and all that sort of stuff. Start seeing specialists and doctors about kidney, hypertension, all that sort of stuff. Mentally, I've had to go through this whole entire process that thinking I was invincible, and now I'm like, have all these conditions that I need to be working on. It took a bit of a step back mentally, so I've had to go through that process and really work out where is my strength coming from, what's keeping me motivated to get better, to be fitter, to have a better life, like a better function in life and a better level of life and well-being. And then spiritually, I've also had to check in with where am I in my path currently? How's my coven work doing? How's my reclaiming work doing? How's my wildwood work doing? How's my personal practice going? And it's really exploring that and kind of just what projects do I need to be working on currently? What do I want to be working on towards the future? And what projects are currently in my life that I need to let go of or just put on hold for now? And it was really about this whole reassessment, rebalance, and reconnection between all of this, because I seem, sometimes when I get into that state where I'm so frazzled and worn out, everything becomes such separate issues. But if I'm looking at them as complementary things, so that each of them supports and interlocks with each other, I can then like process everything as a whole. So yeah, I've started looking after myself more physically, so getting out and walking more, trying to eat better, drink better, all that sort of stuff. And I found that like that's already helping my mental well-being, my energy levels, all that sort of stuff's being helped by that. And I've been starting to get back into more like connection with other practitioners and community that I've just kind of stepped away from for a while, and working with magic in that is really helping, and just really touching base and connecting with these people and making plans to attend rituals and run rituals and teaching and all that sort of stuff. And of course, still uploading videos for you guys and trying to get stuff organized for my own channel. It's really about all of that that's kind of helping me take each day as it comes. And I'm not really dropping the ball on anything. If I'm dropping anything, it's because I've consciously chosen that at this point in time I no longer have either the physical, mental, or spiritual capacity for that thing in my life. So I'm either putting it down, I'm either farewelling it, or I am taking it up and working through it, sort of thing. So it's really, as much as they are like compartmentalized into different things, they are also interconnected and interwoven. And same way that, yeah, like you go see a doctor for a stubbed toe or something, there's like physical stuff that with that aspect, but also like you might then start getting into thought patterns, oh, I was stupid to kick my toe, sort of thing. So it's really just shifting that sort of practice. And then I don't think there's any spiritual I can apply to like stubbing your toe, but like using the witchy knowledge that we have. So you might be chanting blessings on your toe to heal quicker, that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know what else I can really say in this topic this week. I think I've kind of spoke to it from where I want to, really. It's about wholesome treatment, really. You can't break it down. Or if you do break it down, it's finding the interconnection between them all. That at the end of the day, all of them are interlinked. We can't be three separate selves where the person we are, the tapestry of stories that is us, and experiences and life and all of that sort of stuff. And as much as it'd be great to have a time turner to be able to go deal with mental health stuff on one, dealing with physical health somewhere else, and then dealing with my spiritual practice somewhere else, I have to do all of it at once. So I might as well treat it as a whole. But that is it for me this month. Next week is subs week, so you will see the lovely subs then, and then we will be in August, and you'll see us all again. But for now, much love and blessings, and much love for the upcoming Imbolc for those in the Southern Hemisphere, and much love for those in the Northern Hemisphere celebrating Lunasa, Lammas, that beautiful celebration there. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Mwah!